Greetings all, Vanna here for Taurus's weekend message. Taurus, the first card that came out for you is the Chariot in reverse. One of the hardest things for us fellow Taurians to hear is that sometimes we have to take a pause in the forward momentum that we are wanting to make. And that can be very scary. Alternatively, I feel like this could be for some people that now is not the time to pause, but redirect. The Chariot is still moving forward, but in a different direction than what we were initially understanding. And stopping progress and changing the course of direction of progress is one of the hardest things for us to deal with. I am a Taurus sun with several of its planetary bodies in my charts. So I understand how disruptive it feels when your foundation, your plan, what you were going into this with is shaken up and taken away. It is very frustrating, discombobulating, frazzling, and downright frightening sometimes, because especially if we have come from a place of trauma, that planning is a sense of security that we do. And the energy that we need to be carrying is a lot more of the fluidity that comes with the Two of Pentacles. In reverse, I feel he is not holding on to them so tightly, trying to keep them in balance. It's more of a passive dance that he is doing, and they're drifting between. And it comes with this incredible sense of security and understanding that you'll be okay. And I want you to remember this, Taurus. You will be okay. This too shall pass. This anxiety, this fear, what is challenging you now will be a distant memory very soon. And it will come from you continuing to push forward. You continuing to show Spirit that you're not going to let their challenges stop you. Because yes, Spirit will present you with challenges to ensure you have the strength to do what you asked for. We enlist and catalyze our events of metamorphosis by saying, I want better, I want more, I need this. And Spirit presents you with challenges to make sure that you've learned the lessons that allowed you to be in your previous situations where you were not happy, and see if you can handle what you will be dealing with in the next phase. And that can be very difficult for us because it's inherently different from what we always knew. What I am here to tell you today, my love, as someone who deals with these emotions every single day, it will be all right. You don't have to always have the plan. You don't always have to have the rubric. That mentality often comes from, at least in my situation, the need to make ourselves look good for other people. The only person you need to make happy is yourself today, my love. Spirit, what does the Moonology have? Thank you. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Okay. I believe the parade is over. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. One of the biggest issues for my fellow Taurians is not taking the time to slow down when we are in the go, go, go energy. The Meditate and Contemplate card is coming out as a reminder to you to ground yourself when you are starting to feel discombobulated and frazzled like that. When you are feeling you're pulled to the ends of the earth and your chariot is moving forward without the horses, you have to stop and reground yourself because you're spiraling. And that is a very slippery slope, my love. If you do not have a good foundation, if you do not have a good support, you could fall. You have expect powerful changes, new moon eclipse. I like that we have another new moon symbolization coming up here. I'm not sure what the moon phase cycle is right now, but new moons means new beginnings, the closing out and releasings of old shadows and pains and things that truly do not make us happy. So during these changes, I want you to remember that you are very taken care of right now, Taurus. While it may not always seem like that in the physical sense, Spirit is always there to make sure you have exactly what you need. You are very close to achieving your goal. You are so very close. Even almost as close as I put that card and it couldn't focus right. You might be so close to it, you can't even quite see where it's coming from because you're so worried about making sure it gets there. It is coming, my love. Your success, the recognition that you want and deserve, it is all coming. And I want you to know that you are worth everything that you will get. Adjustments are required. That's why the meditate and contemplate has come out for you. Because there does need to be a shift in the energy that we are doing. Because we can work ourselves up into a tizzy trying to do everything that we need to do, when in some instances things need to rest, then be aggravated. Things have to have time to proof and rise before they can be needed again. The hardest things for my fellow Taurians to do is to take a step back and admit that they are not in control of everything that's going on right now. Bring love into the situation by bringing some love to yourself, my dear, because you have pushed yourself very, very far, and it can be very exhausting. And that's why the Chariot has come in with, yeah, adjustments are required. Things are working and well, but they can be working better. Either with laying down more boundaries of your time and needs, or simply getting more rest, getting out of the house more, getting out of your routine more. I know how much that routine is important to you, but also there comes a time where you have to break the norm, because doing the same things that you've always done will get you what you've always got. And you're trying to improve yourself for a reason, because you're not entirely happy where you are now. So evidently that means things have to change. And that is harder, because when we say we want to change, it's a lot easier than looking at what actually has to change. Because there's pain and connotations and energies and memories attached to all of it. And that is your journey, my love. There is a sense of collaboration coming in for you and community. So please, don't be afraid to stand up and speak up for yourself, because people won't know how to respect you until you show them who you are. Have a beautiful day, my fellow Taurians.